What is up, ladies and gentlemen? In today's video, we're going to be talking about the newest pair of the Pegasus 38s.
Stay down with the game.
I got no time for the drama, but they won't talk on my name now. Enemies wanna be friends with me. No, there ain't no way now. Boy, you should've just stayed down. No, there ain't no way now. I just be in my own lane now.
Yes, you guys heard me correctly. We have a brand new pair of Pegasus 38s right here. Well, not entirely brand new. I've been wearing these for about 2 weeks now, and I do want to give you guys an insight on how they feel and just how they do and how they perform. So basically, this is going to be a short little review video for you guys if you guys are considering buying the Pegasus 38s. Now, the Pegasus 38s are a neutral shoe. These shoes start at 120 bucks, which is not unusual for Nike running shoes. I think all of the Pegasus, or at least all of the Pegasus that I've known in my days, from the 32s all the way up to the 38s, which are right here, have been exactly 120 bucks when Nike released a shoe. And after they release a shoe and the next shoe comes out, the previous shoe drops to 100 bucks and sometimes even cheaper. I went to Dick's the other day, which is when I got these, and a pair of Pegasus 37s were sitting there for 94 bucks. So yeah, they definitely drop down when the newer version comes out. Now, there are not a ton of differences between the last pair of Pegasus and this pair of Pegasus. The Pegasus 37s had a stack height of 27 at the back and then 17 at the front, giving it a 10mm drop, which is pretty usual. Every pair of Pegasus has a 10mm drop, and this one's a little bit different. The stack height on this is 24 at the back and then 14 at the front, so also a 10mm stack height. This shoe is very comfortable, and one of the reasons I actually got this shoe over the Pegasus 37s I put on in the store the same day I got this shoes is the tongue. The tongue on this is very, very comfortable. It's a thicker tongue than the Pegasus 36 and the Pegasus 37s. That is one of the reasons I stopped wearing Pegasus, is because the tongue was so thin and it didn't keep my foot in it, and it just wasn't very comfortable on all of my runs. But I am super excited that they brought back the tongue that they had on previous pairs of the Pegasus. It feels very, very good and very comfortable. Looking at this shoe, it's pretty crazy because you can barely tell if there's any differences in between the Pegasus 37s and the Pegasus 38s. This color that I got is the Pegasus triple black, all black, as you guys can see. The only reason I got it was because I wasn't sure if I had to take it back, so I didn't want to get it super, super dirty. Another thing that I really do like about this shoe is how comfortable the toe box is. The toe box is a little bit wider from the Pegasus 37s to the Pegasus 38s, and I think that's one of the reasons that these shoes weigh a little bit more than the Pegasus 37s. You know, normally when you're making a shoe and you're doing it year after year after year, you want to have improvements, but you also want it to be lighter. That's one of the biggest things that Nike does, is they always find a way to make their shoes lighter, and this is actually not the case. Pegasus 38s weigh a little bit more than the Pegasus 37s. Another thing I noticed are the laces. The laces are pretty standard for a pair of Pegasus, but in the past I've had a lot of trouble with my shoes coming untied during the runs. I would have to double knot them and sometimes even triple knot them, and it's not the case with these shoes. You know, I went on a run today, I tied them once and I didn't have to tie them again, which is a huge plus because normally I have to do that in the past. So far I have two complaints about these shoes. The first one is how hot my feet get when I run. I was running the other day and my feet were super, super hot. After I took my shoe off, my socks were pretty much drenched, and it was actually like 40 degrees outside, so that's a big, big no for this shoe. And they have a bunch of little holes up there for breathability on the forefoot of the shoe, but they obviously don't do a good enough job. I just think that all of the extra cushion makes your feet super, super warm. And the second thing that I had a problem with is right heel. The heel part, you know, that's one of the reasons that I stopped wearing the Pegasus 37s, was because my heel kept slipping out of it. I've had that same issue with this shoe the couple times I've worn this shoe, but it's not as bad as the Pegasus 37s, but I do find myself having to move my foot around a couple times just to get my foot secure in these shoes. So that's going to be it for my review about the Pegasus 38s. I really do hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, make sure to give it a like and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next video. Stay safe and stay blessed. Peace.